Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you again with Bu Endah. And for this meeting, Bu Endah will be explain about the next material is preparing introduction. What is the introduction? Introduction here is the opening what is opening part of the research proposal or scientific publication. For preparing introduction, Bu Endah will be separate into part. It's about the background and literature review. How we can preparing the introduction? Why we need to part? Because there is more than one template for introduction. Actually, introduction that could be combined background and literature review in one section, but some publication or some research proposal make it separate from the background and literature review. No, so Bu Endah will be separate this part. Hopefully, if you find the template that is merged background and literature review, you only to combine and refine the introduction. But if you find the separate part from the background and literature review, you don't have any obstacle to do this, right? And what should be in the introduction? Actually, because Bu Endah separate, that's for the background is like you must know what is the important fact. This is about the fact of your research, the fact of our research. What we will study it on our research. And we must say on the background how to make the readers keep going reading our research or our articles. On the literature review, you will what is explain what do we already know about the theory about the literature that we have related with our research. What basis need to provide it? So in here we must to make mapping of the similar research to our research. So for the previous project, Bu Endah said to you, assigned to you how to find the valid reference, how to find the good reference that have related to our research. What I mean is, the next step we will mapping the similar research to our research. For what? To find or to find out the our novelty, our origin of our research or research novelty that we will conduct. So it will be continue to the project, right? What is the introduction? Introduction is like how to make how to attract the readers. So what we will explain on our background. We need the context, the fact, the previous research, we can find the background and context in the background, and previous research and key reference is on the literature review. So introduction will be set general to the specific. So is like to attract the reader for the fact, and we have the specific as to our research or our problem. Right. On the background, what we do is set the context for the proposed research and should attract readers' interest. So we must tell the fact related our research. Bu Endah will be guide you how to make this fact, right? And second is explain the research background, starting from the broad picture that narrows down to the research question. So if we have the topic that's more global, we must have narrows to our research question, to our research. Next is provide sufficient background information so the reader can be understand the context and the significance of research question. Next is review what is known about relevant research topic or fact. Similar research. Next is we can include a statement of research purpose. So in the background, we must set the fact. After that, we can deliver to our research purpose as a solution. We can set it as gap sentence. Okay, what is in the literature review? That must cite relevant reference. Of course, indeed, we must do that. Quote those who have an idea or ideas first, but also quote those who have done the latest and relevant work. So everything reference that you have, you must quote it. You must refer it. Cite it. After this, you can put on the bibliography. This is not the place to summarize everything. So has been read about the subject. Explain the scope on the research. Right. It's a little bit different with the basic theory. Actually, basic theory is set about the theory. Maybe old theory or the root theory. But for literature review is explain about the similar research or the related research to our topic. And in literature review is also shows the research position with similar previous research, because we collaborated some of similar research, so we will know about the position of our research. It is what is the difference my research with A, what is the difference my research with B. Oh, with A we have the difference tool, but with B this is have the difference topic or something. So it means our research have novelty. Our research have origin. Origin is the not mean the meaning of origin or novelty is not the new one, but maybe we can develop the old one or implemented in another side, like that, right? So how to preparing the background? Step one, you must determine context by looking at the facts. You see on your surrounding, what is the fact about our research? First one, you make a list. Make a list. What is the positive fact of that support our research? Positive. And what is the negative fact? Actually, it's not true negative, but there's maybe what is the lack? What is the lack of the fact about research in our what is research in the similar research to our topic? After that, convey the solution is the purpose of our research. So if we make a background, it means we deliver the fact. Oh, this is the positive fact. This is the negative fact. After that, I have the solution. How to cover it? That this is my research like that. Okay, Bu Endah will give you an example. So this is the research topic. Bu Endah gave the example as educational game for elementary school children. After that, we can make a list. What is the positive fact to our support research? The first, oh, children today are easy to play games. Children perception is have fun to playing game. So they like game. Why? Because it's fun. Gadget access. The children can access the gadget very easy. Everything is gadget today. That is the positive fact. But we have also the drawback, not drawback. We have the negative fact about what? About educational games for elementary school. Okay. What is the negative fact? Game addiction. Because that's fun, like preferred by the children, so make it game addiction to the children. Because game addiction, the children have hard time to learn. So it's difficult to make the children easy to learn with book. This is the negative fact. Also, learning material. The children is bored with the material. Why? Because it is text. This is they must be to uh, read the book. This is the thick book. Oh my God. This is not the children prefer. Also, we have the negative fact is because the Z generation is not like the text, they like visual. So, if we have the positive fact and the negative fact, what we can do to recover this? We have the gap in here. This is positive, this is negative, and what we can do to recover the negative fact with the positive fact. So I have the solution. What is the solution? I want to designing educational game for elementary school children. So this is the background. So you only deliver the positive fact, negative fact, and give the solution or gap sentence. After we list it, we must we must paraphrase of this or make it in a paragraph. So this is the example. I'm sorry, Bu Endah give you an example in bahasa. Actually, for your assignment to arrange in the background, you can do with bahasa. After that, you can translate on in English. So start writing the fact into the context of your research background in paragraphs. This is the article. It is about online toddler nutrition status monitoring. Or in bahasa is monitoring gizi, monitoring status gizi balita secara online. In here you can see this is the fact. The first is about the positive fact. Sometime maybe we can switch positive and negative fact to the what is switch order. So this is not the best that you must put the positive fact on the first time. You can also put the negative fact to the first on background. So you can see in here, this is about the lacking of nutrition. This is negative fact, right? Okay, this is negative fact. Number 3 ortho negative fact. This is said about the problem to nutritious to the children. After that, we have the positive fact. This is the positive fact. We have already the measurement. We have already how to measure the status of the children nutrition. And also we have the positive fact in here. After that, if we have the gap, this is the gap. If we have the gap, this is negative and this is positive. How to recover that? So to recover that, this is we can set from this sentence. This is the gap sentence or the our solution to the research. So like maka dari itu penelitian ini dibuat bertujuan. So our research will be have an objective is to design and develop the system that blah 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 blah. So that must you have the concept how to tell the background is the first about the fact that could be positive, negative, or negative, positive. After that, you have the gap sentence. This gap sentence, you give the solution. This is the background. So actually, if some article there is only have limitation to the length of the article. So maybe in the background you only have 3 paragraphs. This is positive fact, negative fact, and the last is for solution or gap sentence. Okay, hopefully you understand. We must practice. So on practice you can using in bahasa first. After that you can translate to in English, or you can directly using in English is no worries. It's what is the best for you that you can do it. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.